morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Chrissy, and I am going to be showing you guys a week in my life training edition. So originally, if you watch my last video, I am running the Black Canyon 50K next Sunday. Pretty excited about it. I originally wanted to go through a peak week of training with you guys, just because I think that would have been like the most fun with all the workouts and running and everything that I had. But unfortunately, I did get sick. I got the flu that's been going around, and I was really kind of out of commission for like 2 weeks. So it was unfortunate because my last bit of training was not peak week worth training. So I ended up having like a 35-mile week and then a 50-mile week as I was feeling better. But you know, the quality just wasn't there, and yeah, there was about 4 days within the last 2 weeks where I just wasn't running at all, and just resting and recovering. So I've decided to pivot this week's, I guess, week of training to my taper week. So we are going to be going through, I guess, like the midweek start. So it is Wednesday today through next Wednesday, to kind of show you what my last few workouts are going to look like, which is really important because I haven't really done any workouts for like 2 weeks. So it'll be really good to get the leg turnover and just make sure that I'm feeling healthy and ready to go for Black Canyon next weekend. And then we'll go into the weekend with some easy longer runs, and then next week kind of going more into that full taper and just getting ready for the race. So just kind of going over like what I'm packing and what I'm bringing. So that is what this video is going to consist of. So yeah, again, it is Wednesday, so I did have an hour easy run yesterday, which I think was roughly like 6.7 miles on the treadmill. It was a little bit windy, which I usually run through in the wind, because I do think it makes you a better runner when you're going to more moderate weather environments, like for races or just training. But because I've been still kind of recovering from the sickness, I didn't want to flare up my sinuses. So did the treadmill run yesterday, and then today I have a workout. It's roughly 1 hour and 20 minutes to 1 hour and 30 minutes. So there'll be kind of a warm-up, and then we'll go into some 30-second strides, and then we will do, I think it's 5 times 6 minute, I guess essentially like race pace, maybe a little bit faster, just to kind of get the leg turnover again, and then we'll have a cool down. And for that, I'm actually driving to Salida, Colorado right now, just because it is about 10 degrees warmer there today. So it's like 50 degrees, and it is much less windier. And then I also have to stop by the local running store, 7,000 Feet Run Co. We had a burrito league over in Salida in the month of January, which was really, really fun. And I ended up getting the female crown on the Strava segment, and so I won a gift card for some apparel. So gonna do that, and then maybe I will grab some food. So that's kind of what we have going on for today, and yeah, I'm gonna take you guys along. So let's go. Started the workout. I have 1 rep left. It was actually 4 times 6 minute. So yeah, recovering from the last rep. It's been going well. I was thinking maybe like 7:15 pace, like, because I was sick, but they've been anywhere from 6:49 to 7 minutes. So really happy with that. I wouldn't say I feel like it's coming natural, but my breath is under control, and yeah, I think it's a good sign for next weekend that I'm recovering and able to hit the faster reps. So yeah, gonna go again here in like a minute and a half and then cool down. So yeah, it's a little windy, but nothing too bad. So yeah, okay, gonna go finish the last rep. What is up, everybody? I totally forgot to kind of give a recap on my run yesterday after I was dying in between splits, but yeah, I was really happy with that. I think it went really well. I tried to keep it at like a comfortably hard pace and something that I could hold for a while. So I felt like it went really well. I ended up running about 10 miles in total in about an hour and 20 minutes. So yeah, I was really happy with that. I felt good on the cool down. And then after, I just kind of got distracted with going to the store and driving back and doing chores. But yeah, I think that kind of solidifies like what I was thinking. I definitely felt a lot better, but I kind of said I want to at least feel like I'm able to do the workout successfully. It doesn't have to be like my best workout ever, but I want to feel good doing it in order to give myself the go ahead to do Black Canyon. So I think, you know, everything is settling, and yeah, I think we can officially say Black Canyon is a go, sickness is over, and I'm really excited for that. So as far as today, I just had an interview for a job, so I did that and did some cleaning, and now I'm just making some food, and then I'm gonna meet my friend Annie in about 1 hour to go try and explore some of the Colorado Trail. So it is crazy. It's February 5th. We have a horrible snowpack this year, which is really scary for wildfire season, but some people have been running on the CT. So I think we're just gonna use our easy run and make the best of the situation and explore some of the trails. So we are going to a trail above, kind of outside of town a little bit of BB. It's called the Harvard Lakes Trail. It's like 6.5 miles or just under 7 miles from there. And I think like 1,600 feet of vert. So we'll see how far we get. If it's too icy, I don't think there'll be too much snow, but if it's like super icy, we might just run the forest road up there. And then there's also a couple other trailheads, so maybe we can, you know, get a half a mile or a mile onto those. So just kind of doing some exploring and having fun on our easy day. So I'm going to take you along for that soon. So stay tuned for later today. Wrapped up the run, ended up going about 6.4 miles. Super easy. We hiked, there's like a steep section on the trail that's like 700 feet of vert, I would say. We just hiked that, and then we just kind of shuffled on the trail. And then when it kind of got more into the trees and a little more snowy, I wouldn't say post-holing or icing, just a little couple inches of snow. We turned around for about a total of 4 miles on the trail, and then we just wrapped up on the county road. So yeah, hit 6.4 miles, a little over 1,000 feet of vert, like a 12 something pace, super chill. Just had a good time and chatted and caught up with a friend. So that is done, and now the next thing is gonna be tomorrow. I have a workout, so gonna eat some food, recover, maybe do a core workout, and get some rest. All right. What is up, everybody? Happy Saturday. I am at the trailhead in Salida, Colorado, getting ready to do my last longest run before Black Canyon. I am going to be doing about 2 hours, hopefully mostly on trail today, depending how I feel. So gonna take you along for that. I did completely forget to record my workout yesterday, so apologies for that. But yeah, I ended up going with a friend and chatting. We warmed up for like 20-30 minutes and then did some 30-second strides, and then went into some mile repeats. I was supposed to do 3, but I only ended up doing 2, partially because I was really happy with the splits. And I still feel like, even though I'm hitting the splits now, I'm not completely, like, things still feel awkward kind of, so I didn't want to overdo it before race day. So yeah, I cut that one rep short, so just did the 2, and then we did a few 200s at the end. We did end up like stopping and chatting quite a bit, so I did a little longer cool down around some ponds, and it was really nice, and then got some lunch and hung out with the dogs for the rest of the day. So yeah, it is about noon now. I've really been procrastinating when I start these runs, so gonna go ahead and pack up my running belt and get out there. So I will take you guys along. Okay, let's go. Back at my car, finished the run, did a little over 8 miles and roughly 1,100 something feet of gain. I felt like it was a really good stimulus for Black Canyon, just because I did some repeats on some windier trails and felt pretty good. So yeah, so far I think things are on the up and up, and hoping tomorrow I can have one good last longer run and just take it easy next week and get ready for the race. What is up, everybody? Good morning. It is Saturday and we are back in Salida. Gonna do a 2-hour run today. Gonna go with my friends Corey and Imogen. We're gonna go together for the first hour on trails, and then Corey's gonna wrap up her run more so on the trails, and I'm gonna go on a flatter run, and then we're gonna meet up after and get some breakfast at this really good restaurant called Chavano. So excited for that, and then gonna just have a chill Sunday after that. Feeling pretty good, a little tired from the workout and yesterday's run, but gonna finish this up and then go fully into taper mode. I'm also gonna just kind of fine-tune my hydration and nutrition plan for the race. I think I'm going to be carrying 3 of these bottles at all time with the 500 milligram sodium precision tabs. I really like them because they kind of taste like sparkly a little bit. I don't know. They taste really good. They're not too flavorful. And then I'm just gonna keep it simple and stick with the Morton gels. So 1 Morton 160 gel every 30 minutes. So gonna test that, make sure it feels good. And then yeah, I think for the race day, if I need any water or anything, I'm just gonna probably, when I empty one of these, just fill it up at one of the aid stations if I need to. I think the race is short enough, so yeah, I want to wear a waist belt, and I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible and run as light as possible. So I think my goal is to be able to go with electrolytes the entire time. And then there is one aid station at mile 20 where my friend will have some water ready. So gonna kind of make sure that all works. And then yeah, getting into the, you know, race week. So pretty exciting. We're almost there. I'm getting nervous, that's for sure. So all right, I'm gonna get ready for this run, and I will take you guys on the trail. And yeah, okay. Tuesday, everybody. Yesterday I did not record. It was my off day, and I really just kind of laid around and cleaned the house, so nothing too exciting. We are out in Buena Vista today on Tunnels Road. It basically is a scenic county road that in the winter there really isn't much traffic or people out here. In the summer it is a little more busy with like campers and stuff, but it's a great kind of flat running training route. So gonna go do my last little workout before Black Canyon. Basically I need to get in a warm-up and then 20 minutes of 10K pace, but that can be broken up into 1 to 3 minute sections. So I'm thinking like 2 minutes, 10 times 2 minutes, and then a cool down. So gonna just kind of keep the legs fresh, and then head home and work on some YouTube edits and do some laundry and start getting ready to pack for Black Canyon tomorrow. So let's go get this run started. I just got back to the truck and finished the workout. Unfortunately, I didn't know my watch had low battery, so it stopped the workout like 30 minutes in. So every time I had to like look for my split times, I had to literally just like look at the clock and be like, okay, 1 more minute left, 30 seconds left. So I felt like I was looking at the time more than I wanted to, and it was a bit windy, but overall it was a good workout. Got about 8.25 miles in 1 hour and 10 minutes. But I definitely feel like I am ready to just relax and take all of my easy runs easy for the rest of the week, so that I'm ready to race on Sunday. So that kind of wraps up a week in my life, taper edition. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I am hoping to do a kind of what I'm packing for Black Canyon, and then maybe a mini Black Canyon vlog as well. So yeah, it should be good. All right, thanks everyone, have a good week.